Hey there, it's Kelly with Kelly Mitchuson Coaching, your no gain coach. I just want to check in with you today and talk to you a little bit about what the blog's about, which you can go over to nogaincoach.com and you can read it. I share a picture with you that's pretty vulnerable for me. Looking back at it, and something that came up this week while I was talking to a client, it was like, yeah, I need to tell you this. I need to share this with you. Some days it really is hard for me to look back at my pictures. Now, you may think, "Oh, but why?" Because look how far you've come. And you may think that, but sometimes it also brings up, you remember where you were, and then you look at now and you're like, "Oh my God, I really did do that." And it's like, I want to share with you what is actually possible for you to do in your own life. And one of those pictures that I share two. One was from this morning where I pivoted like a motherfucker. And I'll explain more about that in just a moment. But the first one is from 7 years ago. Um, we took a trip with our youngest son. It was one of the last trips we took before he left for the Air Force. And when you look at it, you may think, oh, there's nothing there. What are you talking about? Well, for me, I had gotten to my biggest weight. I was over 215 pounds. I stopped weighing because I was too ashamed to actually look at that piece of plastic on the damn floor. But in the picture, I remember so vividly of hugging Honey, which is Eric, my husband. I was hugging him so hard, hoping that, part of my stomach would like blend into him and you would not be able to tell my size, because it was sticking out. And I would wear baggy clothes. I had a baggy old sweatshirt on because I didn't want people to notice how big I was in the picture. I just was really uncomfortable with pictures. And there's not a lot of those pictures because I would always volunteer to take pictures. Like, oh, I'll take it. Give me the camera. I'll take it, because I didn't want to be in them because I was totally ashamed of the way I would look. Or I would grab the phone and I'd be like, well, I'm going to delete that one because I didn't like the way that it looked, because I wasn't used to seeing myself. Like, because when you look in the mirror, you see what you see. When you look at a picture, it like flips to what the world sees. And my brain would be like, oh my God, that's horrible. I'm just so big. So I would just take it, snap all the pictures while they go off and do all the things because of my pure embarrassment of my size. Now, I'm married to the most amazing man in the world. He has loved me no matter what size that I've been, from fat to mid-size to back to fat to mid-size to, when we met, I'd actually had gotten down to probably about 155 pounds when we met. But, within the first year, that old, you're happy. And when you're happy in your marriage, you gain weight, right? Well, I did. Now, Honey's pretty much stayed the same over the years. He even commented this morning about, well, what size pants to buy me. I've been the same for years. And I'm like, yeah, but not me. It's always been the fear of opening up a new spring like it is now and be like, I'm going to have to go buy some new clothes because I probably can't fit in the ones that I packed up last year, only keeping a full closet of every size in the world. But he has loved me no matter what size. And what I want to share with you is something that a client brought to my attention because I had made a comment about, oh my God, what the fuck am I doing? I just signed up for my third race. I was explaining to her how I signed up for a 5K, which is coming up. My first one of the year is coming up this weekend. And then the next weekend, I'm doing another one. And then yet I signed up for a next one. I'm like, I haven't even set foot on the first field, the first starting line. And here I am signing up. And it was like, oh my God, wait a minute. I have changed more than just the number on my scale. I've changed who I am. And even though I know that, and I've seen it, and I've even told you that I've changed my life. But sometimes it just comes back to hit deep in my soul that it's like, and that has been my greatest achievement, is changing who I am internally, because now I believe in myself. Even though I'm still freaking out, like, oh my God, you're doing that. I went out Monday and ran a 5K. Okay, let me prove a point to you. I ran a 5K, was no big deal. Now, of course, I had all the shitty thoughts, oh my God, what are you doing? Feeling a little bit of, pain in my glutes and all the things. I interval run, I train like that. Even though I know I can do the distance, I still have those moments of that commitment to remembering, girl, you got this. Girl, you can do this. You know you can. You have inspired so many other women to just try, because you too can have the same results. So it's changed more than just my number. It's changed internally who I am. So just sharing with her again and us having that talk, I was like, oh my gosh, this is something that I need to share with you again, that you can too have this. You can have results in changing your life while changing the number on your scale. You don't have to lose weight to change your life. You can change your life to lose weight. Now, I will say, if you do go to my Facebook page, I'm going to share it on my Facebook page and I'm going to share it on my website. My Facebook page is Kelly Mitchuson Coaching. You probably are watching that right on this page. You're going to see that picture. Take a look in that woman's eyes and the red. She didn't even like herself enough to put makeup on, to do much with her hair. Now you may think, well, it looks kind of like what you got going on right now. No, my bangs were not fixed. I just pulled it up in a ponytail because it made it easy. Today, I pulled my hair up so I could go run, so it wouldn't be like flopping in the face. But I get up now, and some things that people comment all the time is I always have lipstick on. Yep, that chick back in that picture, she didn't. She had no self-worth. She didn't believe in herself. And one of the reasons was because she never ran in school. If I was to ask her, hey, you want to sign up for a 5K with me? Nope. She would have all excuses in the world why she couldn't do it. She sat in the truck while her family, her husband and her son, went down in the creeks, went hiking, doing the things. Oh no, I'll just wait in the truck. And she would just get on her phone and she would scroll Facebook. She would be triggered by the pictures of all the people living their best life and being all skinny and thin and losing their weight. And she was sitting in the truck just beating herself up on why she couldn't do it. That was her. That was me then. This is me now. I have took charge of my life. I've made decisions like this morning, pivoting like a motherfucker. What I mean by that is today, or actually not today, yesterday, we got a storm in our area. My brain went to, yep, it's the second training day, but you're not going to get out there and run because you don't want to get wet, and you don't normally run to this afternoon, and it won't matter. Old Shitty showed up like he always did. But I reminded myself, what was that conversation I had with the client this week? Who I was and who I am now. Who I am now, she don't take excuses. She knows how to pivot, and she knows how to say, come on, how are you going to feel when you're done with this? You're going to feel great. You're going to feel accomplished. You're going to check in with your accountability, because even I have accountability partners. I have a coach. You're going to check in. You're going to be proud. You're going to be proud of yourself. And remember how much we do believe in ourselves, that we can get it done. So I got out there. I've done the run. I got up this morning. I've done my training. Like I said, my hair's up for a reason. Some days it's just I'm good with it when I want to train. I've been trying new things. Every day I find something. What's something I can do a little bit better today than I did yesterday? Now I did share a picture with y'all, another vulnerable picture on my Facebook page of me attempting to get this yoga down track. And of course, my brain looks at it and goes, oh, look at those big arms. But then I'm going, yeah, but look at that girl with her smile on her face, just trying it because maybe this time she wouldn't fall on her ass trying to keep her balance. She's trying things. She's trying things at 54 that she wouldn't even try at 27, at 30, 35, 40, and 45, because she didn't have that belief that she has now, that she believes in herself. So, one of the most important things I want you to hear me is I started working on changing my life each day so that I could change my weight. And it started with, instead of I should go out and walk, it started with I could go out and walk. I could go walk 10 or 15 minutes because this is a little bit better than what I did yesterday, right? And then tomorrow, what could I do a little bit better? I could drink a little bit more water. Yeah, I could do that. And then the next day, well, I could actually go to bed because there was nothing on Netflix that's going to change my life like showing up for my self will. So I go to bed earlier. I find ways each and every day to just level up and just do a little bit better. I just want to share with you what is possible for you. It's time to start borrowing my belief that I have in you that you too can change your life. And I'm here because I want to help you. I've walked the path. Look, I've binged the food. I've overate. I've ate behind my own back. I've lied to myself. I've done all the things that every normal human woman has done. But I want to show you the way to make it easy and how we can do a little bit better each day and help you change more than just the number on the scale. All right, I'll talk to you later. And that's all I've got for today. Bye.